Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 2, where the game is constantly making me eternally and internally scream at every possible opportunity. When last we left off, we had done a little bit of a back and forth with the good doctor at Mount Mallory, and finally got him to come here to help the prince, queen, something, whatever, with her obesity problem. Now, our problem is that we were doing this entire encounter wrong. Because you see, apparently, there's a whole ass mechanic to this. So we enter the place, and you see the little guy dancing there? That's telling you just how many encounters that there are. Or if there are any encounters. The idea is that we have to clear out this entire place of monsters. Which means we have to go through room to room and run into every random encounter that we can find. I'm not joking. I wish I was. Monsters gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy, and by the looks of it, they are. Now he's still doing a little bit of a jig. Should probably honestly take Nina or Blue. Someone other than just Stin, as much as Stin is doing a fine job. Hey, Rand's level 23. Alright, now the little guy is sleeping, which means that we can leave and go to the next chamber. Which also doesn't have any monsters in it. Good. This one does. Now, besides this method, I don't know how you're supposed to instinctually know that there are no more demons inside. We just kind of go room to room. And by the way, hey, case level 32. Upper right still. And yeah, another thing is that while we're in this dungeon, the dungeon makes sense now that I'm actually looking at it. It's just that it also doesn't still make sense. I know, contradictory, but so the red areas are connected to one another. Just yes, that's the way. Keep it up. It wasn't just me, right? It looked weird having her just kind of lopsidedly. You know, it's fine. Anyways, this should go to the... Yeah. One connects to one. Okay, there are monsters here anyways. I mean, I am rather glad that I did do the overlevelnessities. I still want to do the same thing for Rand, simply because, well, not that he really needs it at the moment. But good lord. Alright, still at least one more. Lead off attack against the Pepshun. Damn. Stin's now level 33 and knows Fireball. Alright, I approve. Alright, this should connect to a larger room with some monsters in it. You see, those rooms clear monsters. Usually a couple of monsters each room, so just pay attention to them there. Boom. Just gotta clear out all the enemies. That's all we're doing. Don't know exactly how many enemies there are, but hey, worth a lot of experience. No items in here. I mean, I should hope there's no items inside the queen. Leftover food, maybe? That part is perfect. That area is clear now. To the others, just like that. So when he means that part is perfect, that means that we ought to move on to one of the other areas that are differently colored. This one's going to lead to a supposedly greenish one, according to... or left. According to this map... You know, there's a lot of things I really didn't expect Breath of Fire 2 to have me going and doing. Freeing a nation of monkey folk. Obtains 8.0. Oh, it's an earthquake spell. I'm presuming. Helping out a bunch of monkey folk. Dealing... Oh. It's an actual demon called a fatty. Alright. Managed to live through an attack. Damn, it was chunker. Ooh, with a lot of experience, though. Alright, that room's done. Breath of Fire 1 had us pseudo sort of pilot a giant mech. That was pretty cool. Wasn't really expecting to pull a goddamn magic school bus, that's for sure. Okay, these fatty demons are actually a threat. Words I don't think I was ever going to need to say, necessarily. But at least the specials are making it so I was killing these... Okay. Are they known for running away? Does that increase / decrease our encounter count? I don't know. We're going to focus on it because that thing is worth quite a bit of experience. Oh, there. So close. There we go. Don't know what a peption is. It too is dead. Yes, yes, that's the way. Keep it up. Alright, so that room's clear. Let's head north. Does this run? Yeah, it does. Suppose I should heal a little bit. The fatties are a hell of an enemy to be facing off in here. Like, look at the damage that's been done. That was all from, like, 2 or 3 of those. And it's level 25. Yeah. This is where I wish that I had some sort of lesser form of healing. Shaking Earth All. I guess I should actually try that spell at some point. Alright. 2 of you on that one. I half expect the floaty guy to be immune to it, seeing as it is a earth-based spell and it is floating. Oh, that might actually hurt. Wow. Take it away, buddy. Alright. A little bit of a screen shake. Dun, 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 dun. 37, 33. Yeah, leveling for my characters in this has always been so funky. Just feels funky. I don't know. Every single time I got a new character, it's like, oh, you're level 12. How the hell did you live through this long? Alright, up we go here. A little bit of dance. Emo Glod. Ryu Sight. All these names are puns in some way, shape, and or form. I just can't identify them for the life of me. Because I don't know every single pun in the world. Oh, that works. And now to especially kill this one dude. Alright, any more? So, I guess that little dude is pretty much just the measure of how many random encounters, or if there are any random encounters in that area. Won't lie, this entire goddamn time, the whole ass game, I had no clue what it is that dude's supposed to be doing. I kind of legit just thought he was a cute little window dressing. 26. That part is perfect. That area is clear now. Do the others just like that. Oh. I'm having that moment where I'm looking at the timer of my OBS and going like, good lord, I gotta do this for 2 more areas and scream eternally while I'm doing so. Alright, this area is slightly purple, indicating that I have stuff to do with it. Alright, take out the fatty. Fireball and 8.0. See how effective those are against either of them. That is not a fireball. That's so much cooler than a fireball. Well, at least Tin didn't have that. Not Tin. Freaking. Ooh. A power food. Don't mind if I do. I would happily have my main character eat the power food. Little guy still dancing. Little dancing food. Ah, you're out. Alright. 8.0. Or we can just have Cat be a goddamn crit machine. Goddamn cat. A little bit of overkill considering only 2 of them now. Alright, no more in this area. I'm not sure why the hell I'm being all that cautious with some of the stuff I have. Sorry, looking at the map at the same time. Alright, a little dancing fool now. Ah, this one. Yeah, I can just murder everything. Like so. Bam. Bam. Ren 27 now has a redo. Yes, yes, that's the way. Keep it up. Gotta love how it wasn't excess or laziness that made it so as she was apparently suddenly more obese, if what the people have been saying. No, it was demons. I mean, alright. Demons. Alright, this goes to... I mean, this little... On the map, this area is labeled as blue. Clearly that's wrong. Yep, also gets renewed. Kind of more solidifying his role as, kind of something as a Momo. Very strong. Almost monstrously so. But he's slow. But he's also got a lot of support magic. And yes, that is partially me just trying to find any excuse to compare compare it to Breath of Fire 3. Alright, at least one more random encounter of the demons in here. Lead off attack. Bonk. God, it had to be the weakest of those too. Alright, nowhere in there. Couple in this room. Look at all, ready for the slaughter. You know, with the way that we've been countering things, and criticaling things. Yeah, there it is. I was about to say, just that. It's like I don't even need to spend AP for this to go down as fast as it has been. And even if Darius didn't end it in that time, Rand had it just fine. That's the way. Keep it up. I know, I think the way that she looks now is just fine. It's healthy to have a little bit of body mass on you, you know. You don't need to be a goddamn stick to be considered healthy. If anything, it's less healthy to be a stick. God damn. My party is full of monsters. Look at that! Freaking 3 critical hits. Right in a row. Disgusting, I love it. I want it to happen more often. Alright. I might have lost... Nope. Am I where I think I am? I was about to say, I think I lost the plot a little bit. That statement might be true because I still... Where am I? Well, at least Rand's level 28 now. Alright, he's sleepy. Okay, I see where I am now. This leads to a big old purple room. I guess that's purple. double fatties. Come on. Stick around, why don't you? Get murdered. Give me experience points. You know, I kind of... Okay, so... In the original Japanese and a whole lot of retranslations that just use... Ooh, stamina. That just use the Japanese names. I do kind of have to agree that Lin is a better name than Cat. I mean, Cat's just kind of a little too on the nose, if you ask me as well. I think what the problem might have been is her full name, if I had been reading some walkthroughs correctly, was Lin Poo. I would not be able to not crack a smile the entire game if her name was actually Lin Poo. I'm just saying. Alright, so purple's fine. I think blue is all that's left. So that one's fine. I think I gotta... God, I'm so glad that people did put the map online just so as I can actually finish this game. Legit, this is another one of those very specific dungeons and special things that you have to do in order to beat the game that I would have not caught on to at the least. It's an interesting mechanic. I actually quite like it. Especially with the little dancing guy actually, you know, telling you what it is, where it is that you need to go. It's just that it was not explained well, like a whole lot of things in this game. 38, 35 for Stin. Oh, you did a great job. I think we got rid of all the evil. Wait a minute, I'll let you out immediately. Thanks to you, the queen is saved. The queen will not become a demon. I've not been saved. Now I'm so thin I can't move. Don't worry, leave it to me. You sure I've lost a lot of weight. Ah! I put a spell on you to gain some weight. You should be okay now. Isn't this strange? You're not as good as you used to be. I guess you can't fight age. How dare you? It must be hard for you to live on an island at your age. Why don't you return to this castle and live with us? After all, we need you to help the queen recover. Really? Wow, that makes me happy. I never dreamed I would ever be able to return to this country. All because of you, Darius. I'm very happy. Darius, I thank you too. Thanks to all of you, I didn't turn into a demon. I'm a bit weak from being too thin, though. It really is thanks to Darius and his friends. As a token of our appreciation, I will leave the treasure chest door open. Please take whatever you like. Be careful on your journey. Woo! Treasures. Treasures galore. Probably not as big of a deal as I'm thinking it to be, because I'm realizing that it's probably just going to be the pillow, but hey, treasures galore. Where the hell was the treasures again? I might have forgotten. Is this it? Yes. I can't help but notice that it's empty. I've heard of it. This is the therapy pillow. You are so lucky I thought to actually talk to you first. It's quite literally it. That's all that was in here. A therapy pillow. You can go into other people's dreams. Oh boy. Alright, so we have gone into the dreams of a large queen to help her lose weight so that she doesn't turn into a demon. And now we're about to enter the body of a queen that, you know what I'm saying. And now we're about to enter the dream of a tree. Video games are weird, man. Certainly inventive, just weird. Alright, where are you going? I'm trying to freaking find my town. Too far south. Because I got a feeling the second that I talk to yonder big old tree, we're gonna have a good old situation where I have to like go right into the dream. Alright. I'm going to need to bring Spar. I'd like to bring someone who can teleport us around. Spar's already got that. Never mind. We're gonna bring Rand and Nina. Yeah, that's a good order. Didn't I pick up something that you could wield? Yeah, the Thorn Whip. You know, theoretically, I can't take out Spar because I need to talk to the tree. I'd like Rand to level up some more, but we are essentially two support characters. So I think I'm gonna do Spar, Nina, Cat. I still find it funky that even in this formation, game decides to put Spar in the back. Like he doesn't have. Do you have that little confidence in him, game? And yes, I accidentally pressed B instead of hitting yes. So I think here's a good place to go ahead and call an episode. When we return, I'm going to see if there's any side stuff that I need to do, like shamans or whatever, before I go to the not great Deku Tree. And then after that, we'll go to the Deku Tree. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.